think it's been a little less than a year since I showed you my last everyday makeup bag, but since then a lot has changed. I've added some new Holy Grail products that I'm super excited to share with you. Plus, I also downsized from 12 products to 11, so yay me. And as the last time, I'm gonna go through all of my products in the same order as I applied them. And the final product is the makeup look that I'm wearing today. Now, before I show you all of my makeup, I do want to mention that I self-tan my face. I use this one from Saint-Tropez, that it's kind of a serum, and I mix it in with my night cream, so it's not full strength, so it's just kind of more of a gradual tanner. And I love it to bring a little bit more warmth and tan to my face, so I don't have to wear foundation, especially in the summer, because I put so much SPF on my face and then I have a hat. My face is usually shade or two lighter than the rest of the body, so this is a lifesaver. And now to my first product. First product is a concealer, which is a lifesaver. I use it under my eyes to cover, you know, the dark circles, and also have hyperpigmentation around my eyes, which gets darker in the summer, so I use this one to cover everything. And then I also started using concealer instead of an eye primer, because that's just an extra product, extra step, and I said, let me see if this is, you know, workable, if I can use it, and it's perfectly fine. Maybe I'm gonna do a test one day, kind of eye primer and this one, to really see the difference, if that is even a huge difference. If it's not, I can stop buying eye primers in the future. But yeah, this is a really essential product in my summer shade, so I love it. And then for a new product that it's a holy grail for me, it's this Hollywood Flawless filter from Charlotte Tilbury, and I just discovered it a few months ago and I am in love with it. I'm wearing it today, as I told you, and usually how I wear it is instead of a foundation, or I just kind of mix it with my foundation, so I get that dewy, glowy look. My skin is a little bit dry, so sometimes it can look a bit dull, and I love products like this, that they bring a little bit of a glow to my face. You can also use it as a highlighter on top of your foundation or under your foundation. It's kind of a very versatile product, but I just love wearing it on its own. And because it's tinted, it just helps you even out the skin, which it's perfect. And I really don't have a need for a foundation when I'm wearing this. And I have a shade 3, but from what I've seen online, they're not like a foundation, so you can have different shades and they're still gonna look amazing with your skin. And then the next step that I do are actually my eyes. And the reason I do that is that I read that one of the best Charlotte Tilbury tips for makeup is to, when you put your foundation or any kind of, you know, liquid products on your face, wait a little bit before you start powdering, and then it's gonna look much prettier. So that's why I changed the steps a little bit. So the product that I go in with next is my Too Faced Natural Eyes, and I love this one so much. It has so much variety, has so many different shades, but for my everyday look, I just use the same colors all of the time. So I use this one all over my lid, then I use this one for kind of the whole crease, so I can create a little bit of a depth, and then I use this one to really deepen the crease. And then on top, because I love a shimmery topper on my lid, I use this one. So this is kind of my everyday combination. And then if I would go somewhere else, you know, I could use other shades, but these 4 are my favorite. And once the liquid set a little bit, my foundation or the glow thingy set a little bit, then I go in with my powder. Now this one is a travel size Hourglass, what is it? Ambient lightening powder in dim light, which I found it a little bit too pinky on me, but since I got a little bit more of a tan during the summer, it's much better than it was before. And I just lightly apply it all over my face. I don't want to over powder my face. I'm thinking, you know, with powder, for me, I don't even know if you have to use them. In the past, I never used powder. I just had my foundation on and that's it. So let me know, do you use powder in your daily routine or not? Does it affect how long it stays on your face? If I don't need a powder in my collection, that would be great. And now this product you've probably seen a million times already, and it's still going strong. It's my inner corner highlight from Zoeva. This one was supposed to kind of be used under the brow, but I just use it in my inner corner. I love it. I use it all the time. It's my holy grail. And then for my brows, Also, you've seen this one before. It's my Anastasia Beverly Hills Deep Brow Gel, which at the beginning it was kind of, you had to get used to working with it because you could easily apply too much and then it didn't look natural. But now I kind of got the drift. I know how to use it. I love it because instead of just normal brow gel, this one gives me a little bit more volume, and I just love how tiny the brush is, so it's very easy to apply, and on its own I love it. It keeps my brows in place, it gives them color and volume. I love this product. Now for my mascara, right now what I have is this one from Isadora, that it's a waterproof one, but the reason I have it in here is because I opened it 2 months ago and I want to use it up, but I wouldn't recommend this one. I have another one. Give me a second. So I finally found my Holy Grail mascara online because in the store it was not in stock for ages. So I ordered 2, and it's again from Isadora, but this one is High Impact Volume Mascara. As you can see, it's still in its packaging because I'm not a type of person that likes to have many mascaras open. I usually have one, I use it up when it gets too dry, or if I stop enjoying it because for whatever reason, I throw it away and I open a new one. So this one, it's kind of okay. I bought it for the summer months and I just don't want to throw away products for no reason. So I'm gonna give it a month or 2 and then I'm gonna check it and open this one. But I wanted to show you this one because this one is my Holy Grail. And then of course, I love a good bronzer, and for summer, I love shimmers. Everything is dewy in the summer months, and this bronzer is from the Body Shop. It's okay bronzer, nothing special, but I just love how glowy it is. It's kind of a highlighter and a bronzer, but I just swirl the brush and use everything together. I put it on my cheeks, on my, what is this? It's not a beard. What is this? Jawline, yeah, on my forehead, and it's just such a forgiving shade. I can just apply it all over. It gives me glow and I love it. And then I also have a blush, which is a must for me, and I have this one, Hot Mama. This is a travel size version because, you know, who can even use up the big blushes anyway? Again, it's shimmery and it's curly and it's just such a summer spring shade and I love it very much. These are really my Holy Grail products. Everything that I showed you, it's a Holy Grail, except for the powder, but yeah. And then the last 2 things that I have are lipsticks. And what I have is, the first one that I have is the one that I'm wearing today. This one is Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury, one of my Holy Grails. I love it. Maybe you can see how much I've used it. This is Matte Revolution formula, so it stays longer on the lips, especially if not for every day, but if I'm filming a video or something and I pair it with lip liner underneath in the same shade, it stays on for ages. So I love this one. And then I also added something to my collection that it's a little bit more dewy, that it's a little bit more glossy. Again, from Charlotte Tilbury, you can see the packaging. The shade is Pillow Talk, but the formula is different. This, I think, are Superstar lips, so it's a lot more glossier, but it's true that it doesn't stay on the lips as long. But for every day, I prefer something like this because it's much more low maintenance. You can easily reapply it. Nothing stays if you're eating. So I love this one. It's a newer edition and I've been really enjoying it. Now, if you're curious how my entire makeup collection looks like, then watch this video next where I decluttered everything a few months ago. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.